Now here is Randy Barnes, ready with his first attempt at a world record in the shot put.
Fair throw.
Big, big throw.
Dave, how good is it?
And while they measure, we will remind you the world record belonging to East Germany's Ulf Timmermann, established 2 years ago in Greece with a throw of 75 feet 8 inches.
Barnes will have 6 attempts. That was his first one that you just saw.
He'll be trying to eclipse that 75 feet 8 inch mark. His first throw, 71 feet 10 inches. Now many have come out today to watch Randy Barnes, the 22-year-old shot putter who is after the world outdoor mark. His first throw a few moments ago, 71-10. And just 30 seconds ago, he settled into the circle for his second attempt. And just take a watch. Just take a look at what happened less than a minute ago. Barnes, look at the extension. And look at that leap. He knew right away he was at or near world record pace. The world mark, 75.8. And I believe he has it, Larry.
75 feet 10 1/4 inches for Barnes. He said in practice he's been throwing 76 feet. He even had a foul at 79 feet 2 inches. The crowd is on its feet. On just a second throw, we may have some fireworks still left to see.
We got to take the shot.
Randy Barnes told you yesterday he thought he was in shape to set a world record.
He says his weight is right now up to 302 pounds, 6 feet 4. He knew he had it there. He's been training with Brent Noon, who's the high school leading thrower in the country down in Fallbrook. His family has kind of taken Randy in, got to know him 4 years ago, and he said for the last couple of months, we've been training, eating well, focusing, we're looking at films, and he said it's been a wonderful environment for me. Barnes, then maybe the new world record holder, it's unofficial.
The last American to hold that world mark, Randy Matson, way back in 1965. The quarter of a century drought is over. The world outdoor shot put title has come home. A world record by Randy Barnes. You know, there's been a lot of hype swirling around today's shot put event where there's $50,000 world record bonus. Of course, he's already gotten that. And the man to watch was Randy Barnes. He's thrown exceptionally well. Let's take a closer look at this man who is absolutely dominating the shot put in the U.S. and now in the world. And the U.S. really has a tradition in the shot put all the way back to Dallas Long, Terry O'Brien before that, Randy Matson, and now Randy Barnes. Many of those Texans, by the way, Randy Matson and Randy Barnes both going to Texas.
Plans for indoor season, and all the meets kind of folded on me, kind of pulled the rug out from under me. I really lost my interest, and I didn't train as hard, and my personal life got in the way. I just had more fun really than I did training because I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't have a reason to do it.
Even though he had a disappointing indoor season, Barnes is prepared for the 1990 outdoor season with a vengeance, getting back to the basics that he knows will yield big dividends.
I've said it before. Every time I throw far, it seems I've done something different to get there. You know, either my strength levels are very high or my athletic skills have improved. And I've never seemed to get a combination of everything, a balance, you know. And I feel like right now I've got that. At least I'm closer now than I've ever been as far as the running, the jumping, doing box jumps, one-legged hops, all the little things that I'll try to do. And my strength levels are as high as they've ever been right now. And everything, legs, upper body, I mean, everything. It's really too good to be true right now. I'm trying to just keep my fingers crossed and don't overdo it.
Well, Randy Barnes, obviously no sense of the dramatic whatsoever, opened at 71 feet 10 inches. His second throw, 75 10 1/4. Now with the pressure of the world record off of his shoulders and the $50,000 in his pocket, will he go in the dumper or will he throw even further? He said he'd like to exceed what Brent Noon has thrown this year with a high school shot. That was 76-2. And Randy Barnes
You can't believe this man 2 months ago was struggling at the end of an indoor season where meets were canceled on him. He was under strength. He was throwing line drives out at 64 feet, 65 feet. And now in just 2 short months, the world record. Barnes incorporating the spin technique in the shot. He's really mastered it. Brian Oldfield started it a number of years ago. But now Barnes, his third throw, 73-11 and a quarter. This will be the most phenomenal series if he continues this pace. And I'm not going to bet against this guy being able to improve on the world record. Randy Barnes, absolutely almost out of his mind as we look at UCLA Mardi Gras in the background. Stay tuned. There could be a lot more.
Basking in the Southern California sunshine is Randy Barnes. A new world record in the shot, $50,000 safely tucked away. Not bad for an afternoon's work.
Well, I have a big question. Is Foot Locker ready if he breaks it again for another 50? Shoot it in, Phil.
That's right. Certainly a three-pointer for Randy Barnes, and he has already established a world record and 2 personal bests in his first 3 throws here today.
There you see Barnes. He mentioned to me also, he said, my lifting has never gone well. He talked about the bounding drills he's done. And I listened to him and I said, you know, as a 23-year-old, what I hear you saying is you've matured. And he said, yes. And I said, you've got focus more than you've ever had before. He said, I have. And I said, I've learned discipline too. So he's pulling all of these components together right now. And the guy can actually bench press 3 repetitions of 500 pounds and has done squats, Phil. He's done squats, 9 of them in repetitions with 550 pounds 3 different times.
I want to know if he can do a 550-pound squat with $50,000 on his knees.
No problem. You want it in silver dollars or what?
This is Jim Doehring of San Jose State.
70-footer last year, too.
His personal best, 70 feet 9 and a quarter, established, Larry, as you suggested a year ago, and I think he's going to be awfully close to his PR.
Look, an event like this actually fires people up. This gets people all fired up. When you have a world record, everybody's adrenaline flows even more, and they start throwing, and it's very inspirational.
Not only to fellow competitors in your event, but I'm sure Roger Kingdom heard that round of applause go up, and the competitors still to come here this afternoon. I think it has sort of an evasive effect on everybody yet still to come.
Good point. There you go with the shot put again. 7-foot circle with a 4-inch board to keep you from exceeding and stepping over the line. The spin technique by Barnes, I think, helps a guy who's 6 feet, 4 inches tall like that. He gets to extend his body. He builds up more speed across the circle than what Ulf Timmerman does, which is the glide technique.
44.
Watch the footwork. The feet lead. The strength and power from the legs are critical, even more so than the upper body where the shot is actually being thrown from.
73, 7.5 for Barnes.
As Dwight said, what a great series. What a great series.
3 personal bests in 4 throws, including a world record. The carnival continues here from UCLA. Now, Randy Barnes back in the circle at the shot put, and Dwight, you've got him.
Well, guys, up for his 5th throw. Again, the relaxation that should set in after the pressure of the world record being off. You can see through 73-11 a quarter, 73-7.5. Both would have been personal records beyond what he came in with today. His 5th throw. The difference in technique, Randy Barnes 2 months ago to now, is astounding. He is throwing more like he did in 1988 at Seoul. In fact, he may even be throwing technically better than he did at Seoul. He's clearly throwing more technically well than he did when he set the world indoor record last year at the Sunkist meet in January. His footwork, I have never seen him in better position ever than he has been today. And obviously, he broke the world record today.
There's a man who's actually done more and more running, he said, as part of his training. Randy Barnes, all 302 pounds of him.
And you talk about focusing this spring. He has been in Southern California, a northern suburb of San Diego, a little avocado growing community, Fallbrook, preparing for this world record attempt. And boy, he is way out crowd over 74 feet with his final throw of the afternoon. If you have just joined us, Randy Barnes, that man right there on his second attempt, demolished Ulf Timmerman's world record, becoming the first American to regain that world record since Randy Matson back in 1965.
Watch the spin technique. He builds up good quickness through the circle. Look at that 16-pound ball fly. Amazing.
His final throw of the day, superb.
74 feet, 8 1/4 inches. He has every reason to raise that right hand.
5 of his 6 throws personal bests, including the world record. And earlier today, the world record and the outdoor shot put established by this man, 23-year-old Randy Barnes. His second attempt of the afternoon, he let it fly and almost threw it out of Drake Stadium. What a throw for that man right there, Randy Barnes. The world record now belongs to that man right there, 75 feet, 10 1/4 inches. And as we told you at the outset, if he did it, a check from Foot Locker in the amount of $50,000 would be his, and there it is. Not bad for a day's work. And Dwight Stones has got the richest man on the floor of the stadium today. Dwight?
Okay, we can't give away our pre-meet ritual that we go through, right? But we talked before the world indoor record. We talked before the world outdoor record. You know, I was going to hype the whole thing as, watch out, this guy gets better as the competition goes on. And then on the second throw, you just blow it right out, 75, 10 1/4. Tell me what you were thinking before you got in the ring on that throw.
I'll tell you, I mean, usually I'm expecting it, you know, after the way I've done it in the past, I'm expecting a big throw on the 6th throw. And to get it on the second was real surprising. I mean, I can't tell you that I had anything specific in mind when I got in there other than just hit, you know, knock you know what out of it. And I did that. And really, it was nice because it was the first time I had time to enjoy it. You know, every throw after that was so easy because I'd already done it, you know, and I was just enjoying it.
Well, that's what I said. I thought now that you got the pressure, the money's in your pocket, the world record is on your mantle, the relaxation may carry you to 76 feet, 77 feet, the kind of throws that you've been having in practice. What did you then think? I mean, you dumped all those throws out in mid-73s. All those would have been personal bests until 15 minutes before that.
Exactly. Well, again, I mean, the throws I've been having in practice have indicated all that, so it's not a huge surprise, but I'm in such shock, I didn't really have time to pay attention to what I was doing after that, you know, and it's probably not going to sink in until tonight and tomorrow, you know.
Well, I'm going to help it sink in. I want you to take a little look at our monitor. And it's a little bit glary, but I want you to take a look at the throw and just walk us through it, Randy.
Okay. Well, right here, I mean, the series is there. I know the consistency's there. I opened up a 71-10. It's the best opener I've ever had. Again, I'm just thinking about turning the right foot and breaking my fingers off. I mean, that's, you know, something simple like that. You key on simple things. I mean, I guarantee that's all I was thinking about is bending those fingers back.
I was saying throughout the competition as I saw you throw, it may be the best technique I've ever seen, even better than the world indoor record. I mean, you were hitting the positions. There was no chance that you were going to foul, which makes me think your practice throws are in the area that you've been saying they're in.
Oh, yeah. Well, the strength and speed is there, and that allows you to hit the positions. You know, the better shape you get in, the more you can get the right hip into it. My flexibility's better. Everything's better. I'm just tickled to death.
Well, we had one of those rare occurrences where we were predicting a world record. There was money on the line for a world record, and this man, Randy Barnes, delivered on that promise. Who knows what kind of a season he will have the rest of this 1990 season. Congratulations, Randy, and we're going to take it back up to the booth.
Thanks very much, Dwight.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Take a look at the results here in the shot. Randy Barnes, there is the new world record. I wonder how long it will take before Ulf Timmerman, the East German former record holder, gets the word.
Win.